Hello and welcome to UPS Education. In this video, we'll show you how to fill out the application form for CUET, that is Common University Entrance Test for Postgraduate Program in Psychology. So for that, first we'll type UPS Education on our Google webpage and click on the first link, upseducation.in. So here we'll click on Update section, top right. And here is the notification for CUET PG admission, open for MA and M.Sc in Psychology. We'll click on this. Here you'll find all the details related to the entrance examination, right from eligibility criteria to fee. So the general eligibility criteria for the exam is 50% marks in bachelor's degree in psychology. But the non-psychology students can also apply. However, the criteria varies from university to university. So for that, you can scroll down and check out the eligibility criteria for universities over here. So for example, let us look at the eligibility criteria for University of Delhi. Okay, so here the criteria is bachelor's degree in psychology from a recognized university or master degree from a recognized university, or BA Honours Psychology from University of Delhi, or BA program with at least 2 courses in psychology from University of Delhi. So you can read out the criteria for all the universities over here. Moving on to the next part, the last date to apply for the exam is 20th April 2023. And the application fee is ₹1,000 for 3 test papers, and if you want to give more than 3, then that would be an addition of ₹500 for general category. For rest of the categories, the details are mentioned over here. Moving on to the exam pattern. The exam pattern will include multiple choice questions and the exam would be for 120 minutes, that is 2 hours, and it is divided into 2 slots. All the details related to the timings are also mentioned here. Now here is the link for the admission brochure. Admission brochure is basically the information bulletin that you'll find on CUET website as well. So when you click here, you'll find the basic guidelines related to the exam, like examination scheme, mode of examination, marking scheme, syllabus, and all of the details. So make sure that you read the information bulletin carefully before applying. Now after reading the information bulletin, we'll move on to filling out the application form. So go to the website again, and here is the link to apply for the exam. So we'll click on new registration over here. After clicking on the new registration, you'll find again the details related to examination fee that are mentioned on UPS website as well. So these guidelines are important. These are the steps related to registration form and application form, the size of the photograph. So make sure that you read this carefully. Then there are instructions for password as well. So after reading this thoroughly, we'll click on this box and proceed. So basically the form has 3 steps, that is registration, application form, and fee payment. In registration part, there's personal details, address, present address. So we'll start out by filling the application form. So you basically have to choose any valid government identity number, or you can go for a passport, election card, ration card, or whatever is convenient for you. So we'll go for any other valid government identity with a photograph. Then we'll write down the address details. You can select out the state, wherever you're from, the district, and the PIN code. Then we'll go on to make sure that the mobile number is correct, because you'll be receiving OTP on this number. This is optional. You can select this same as permanent address, or if you want to add some other address. So here are some instructions related to the password. So make sure you read this thoroughly. Now we'll enter the security PIN and click on submit. Please review the following information carefully. If you would like to change any information, you may do so by pressing edit registration form. So now just check out the details if everything is all right. Now we have to verify all the particulars. So we'll verify all of them. So make sure you have filled it correctly. And here we'll click on the declaration and submit and send OTP. So you'll receive the OTP on the number that you provided. Now after entering the OTP, we'll submit the registration form and click on complete application form. So these are the details that need to be filled. So let's move on to personal details. Okay, so they have already filled in the details that you provided before. So just verify. And now we have to fill more details. So select in your state here, category. Are you a PW candidate or no? Is there any claim for sports quota? Ex-serviceman? Your annual family income? Religion? Current status of employment, and if you're a Kashmiri migrant. And then we'll again enter the security PIN and click on next. Okay, so here you have to provide Aadhaar number. If you do not want to share your Aadhaar number, you can just click no and you'll be directed to this page, applying for exam center. So here you have the option of selecting the test papers. You can select up to 3 test paper over here. So the code for psychology is HUQ P20. And for example, if you want to fill in for philosophy or any other subject, you can do that. Then we'll click the exam center. Based on your preference, you can select that and the exam city. Now you have to select your father's occupation, then mother's occupation. Then again we have to enter the security PIN and then click on next. Now you have an option to choose the paper medium. So paper medium is basically, it's divided into 2, section A and B. Section A is aptitude, whereas section B would be related to the subject. So you have an option for choosing Hindi or English for the aptitude section only. So let's select that. Now here you have the option to select the universities. So you can select all, or you can select based on your preference or whichever locality you would prefer. So let's do that. Now again we have to pass the security check. After doing this again, you have to click save and next. Now here you'll fill all the details about your qualifications so far. So first is like your 10th grade, year of passing, then the board name and the result mode. You can select in percentage as well or CGPA. Then you have to type in your roll number and name of your school. Now similar thing we have to do for 12th as well. The total marks could be 500 or 600 depending upon the number of subjects you had. Again, fill out your roll number and name of your school. Now finally we have to fill in the graduation details, whichever year you passed it. Result mode could be CGPA or percentage, whatever it is, choose that. Then again your roll number and college or university name. Then again the security pin. Now we'll save and proceed. Now the question is that have you ever appeared and passed any other national level exam? If yes, you can select the exam name, GATE, GPAT, CMAT, IIFT, UGC NET. If you haven't, then just select no. And to proceed. Okay, now we have to finally upload our photograph and signature. So the details are here, JPG, the size, JPG again, and the size. So let's choose. Make sure to click on upload. Then choose the signature. Okay, so now it's asking us to review all the details and the documents we have uploaded because they won't allow us to change it further. So just review your details properly. The basic personal details, then the courses that you have applied for, and then all the information related to your educational qualifications, your address, phone numbers. Then again we have to verify all of these things, the particulars that we have submitted. So please make sure that all the details are correct. Now we'll again agree with the declaration, and this is the final submission of application. So review the details properly and then final submission, yes. Now the only thing that is required is the fee payment. So for that you have to click on the email ID to be verified and email it. So when you enter the security pin, so it has shared an OTP on your registered mail ID, so you have to verify that, fill in the application fee, and you're good to go. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching this out, and please feel free to drop in any queries in the comment section and we would be happy to help. All the best for your exam. Thank you so much.